Good morning. Good morning, sweetness. How are you, huh? How are you? Boys, time to wake up. Time to wake up, Dan. Dan, wake up. It's time for school. We gotta get ready for school. Dawson, it's time to get up. So a normal routine for us in the house is a little bit crazy, mixed with chaos, mixed with wonderful. Dan, you're brushing your teeth. You can't wear shorts, so you're gonna need pants. It's not summer weather. On school days, it's waking up, getting the boys up, getting them ready for school, getting me ready for work, all at the same time. David wakes up. The boys sometimes have to be reminded, like, 4 different things. And did you flush the potty and wash your hands?
Not the baby to sleep. Mom, he's crying.
What's a normal day like?
You just run around and gotta get dressed.
Yeah.
Boys, you guys can go get in the car and get buckled up. I think I'm the most worried about Juan coming here and it's like, straight to work, straight to business, time to start family life, time to raise our child together. I know. I'm a mental health counselor in private practice, and, you know, I work quite a bit, so he's gonna have to step up and help me out. Brr. I have sacrificed a lot for him for his job, and now it's his turn to sacrifice and bend over a little bit for my job. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sunset over canyons, I can see the moonlight.
Okay, there's jeans. Get him a nice, like...
You're gonna have to get him a Carhartt.
Get him a nice cowboy shirt. Cowboy shirt. He would look great. Megan and I have been friends forever, and we're both counselors, and Amanda is like our office assistant. They're both really feisty and really opinionated, and they're protective of me like I'm their friend, and so obviously they want to protect me and my feelings and not get hurt. This looks like something I could see him in.
Yeah, the gray hoodie's
The gray
perfect.
hoodie like balances it out.
Does. And he's never had a winter coat in his life.
No, probably his first time wearing
Has he
gloves.
ever actually seen snow?
No, nope. This would be a first too.
He's gonna get on the plane, get off, and turn right back around like, nope.
My original hope was that Juan could be here in the summertime and like we could ease into the cold weather and then not be like, bam, cold right away. But that's not what's happening, and he gets here in December. A lot of times during the winter, it will be -10, -15. Like last year it got like -60. It freezes your ears off and it like burns. It hurts so bad, like it gives you such an earache. That's definitely the worst part. I mean, I feel the pressure to like make this, you know, his home and for him to feel comfortable.
Well, almost all your guys' time has been on vacation, on cruises, in Colombia. Like, now he's gonna see Jessica, constant working, plus 3 boys. How is he gonna deal with that?
I think there's parts of it, the money and some of the travels, that are gonna be hard for him to leave behind.
Yeah, I definitely have a concern about him coming here and not being able to make money and then wanting to go back on the cruise. That's what I'm worried about.
Megan and Amanda are more skeptical because about 8 months after Juan and I had been engaged, a lady reached out to me and had said that she had met Juan on a cruise and that they had hooked up, and I was really confused by it.
I know she texted you, she called you, basically saying like we had something, but we never had something.
Juan was trying to reassure me of what his role was in that and that it didn't happen. I did want to talk to you about you going back to the cruise where it's easy to do something and get away with it.
I haven't cheated on you, and I won't cheat on you no matter what.
since then, you know, we've had a kid together and he's finally coming to America, so I'm definitely trying to move past all that. But truthfully, I know there's something that my friends don't know, and I'm a little nervous about what will happen if that comes to light.
The situation with the girl reaching out, I'm just still nervous about that. I'm worried for your heart, and yeah, I'm just really nervous. I wasn't able to clear up really anything when I was able to talk to Juan in Colombia because he was not wanting to talk about it.
I know.
When this woman reached out to Jessica and I about the alleged cheating incident, I was blood boiling, as you can tell. And I couldn't wait to finally talk to Juan. When I went to Colombia, I was able to have that conversation, and it didn't go as planned, I would say. I just want you to know that if you're ever unfaithful to Jessica, it won't be good for you.
I haven't done anything wrong. You don't have nothing to worry about. That Jessica's fine.
Jessica deserves nothing but the best for her life, and if he's not willing to give that to her, then she deserves better.
Him being here in Wyoming, like, he could get in less trouble, but him going back on the cruise, you're just serving drinks and, like, flirting with cute girls all day, and in the next cruise, it's a brand new set of women. Like, it's a constant revolving door of new potential. I mean, like, you guys literally met on the cruise. You were one of the cruise girls. So, like, I mean, do you have any fears about that?
I mean, obviously I worry about that. I don't think distance is comfortable by any means. But, you know, if he wants to cheat, there's a will, there's a way. And so he could have easily went and did something and then called me right after. So, but how am I gonna know that?
I know you don't hold grudges, but I do. So I'll hold this for you. Because, I mean, it's nerve-wracking.
I really struggle trusting Juan now, still to this day, because of that situation and what that lady said. It's not something that I take lightly, and Jessica deserves nothing but the best for her life.
Why focus on something like that when we can just focus on, like, our beginning actually being together?
I say forgive, just don't forget.
When Juan gets here, I definitely want to have a conversation with him. I don't know if he'll be expecting that. I think he thinks maybe it's in the past and we're done with it, but I'm not done. I still have questions I need answered, and I will be getting those.
We're thinking about having another baby.
That's just a lot to take in. You already have one baby, and then you're gonna have another baby. It's gonna change everything drastically. It's gonna change the whole family dynamic.
I wanted to discuss it with you because she's thrown it out there like multiple times.
I mean, I already accepted that you had one baby. So I don't think I'm ready to accept you having another one yet. I mean, maybe if I felt more welcomed by her, then I would be more okay with that. But from how it went in Paris, I'm pretty hesitant about you guys having another kid. He should be retiring, not changing diapers. I almost feel like her having another baby with my dad is her way of separating and taking control over the situation, taking control over him, further dividing the family. You really feel like she's in it for the right reasons and not just because she wants to come to the US and because you pay for everything?
Maybe that's a 2% fear. I want to make sure I'm looking at this fully, and this is the rest of my life, too.
So, are you comfortable getting a prenup? It's just there to protect you, and you've worked your whole life for everything that you have.
Right.
We still don't know her full intentions, so I feel like just to be safe. And And I think that if she freaks out about it and refuses, I think that that is a red flag.
You know, I get why a prenup is valuable, but I'm hesitant about it because after my first marriage ended, after 19 years, I started dating a younger girl named Jade. So things got pretty serious between Jade and I. At one point, I brought up a prenup because I just was going through a divorce and lawyers and dealing with that, and she flipped out on me. And ultimately, our relationship fell apart for those reasons. And I do see the value in having it, but I'm gonna make the choices that fit Mina and Maria and me and our family right now. You know, I'm never gonna allow myself to be in a position where she asks me to choose between her and you. You trust me on that? You believe me? Sure?
Yeah, I do. My dad is just so in love with her, and I don't think he really sees what she could potentially be doing to our family. I think she might think that she can get away with it, but when Mina finally comes to the United States, this isn't gonna fly anymore, and I think that we might have to have some hard conversations.
My heart's pounding. Honestly, I am ready to get the conversation behind me, but the thought of it not going well is kind of torturing my brain a little. And if his reaction is not good, I don't think I'll be able to handle it.
You made it, huh?
Yes.
How you doing?
Okay.
Huh? So what you have trouble with?
It is making a whining noise, but I knocked the, what's it called?
Spoiler? How'd you do that?
I don't know. I was just going down the road and it was like flapping, making noise.
My dad was a mechanic, and I took him straight up doing body and paint work. So I'm always taking care of Stevie and her vehicles. Can't do this anymore, Stevie.
Can we do it?
You just stand there and look pretty, and that'll be good enough. I am really looking forward to seeing her today. She just brings a certain joy with her, you know. She's getting old. Oh.
Do you want to stop for a minute? Sit down, rest.
So what's been going on?
A lot. I'm putting it off, but I have to tell you. It's probably gonna be a bit shocking.
I mean, it's gonna make me mad.
It better not. So, do you remember the time I went to Turkey?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm going to see people I work with, and you said something to me. Do you remember what you said? Well, first of all, I told you.
No, I don't have a clue what I said.
Really?
I told you, I mean.
Well, right before.
I told you it's crazy, I mean.
You said nobody goes across the world unless. You don't remember?
Unless they go to see somebody? I don't.
Yeah. I did meet somebody there that was one of my students, so I was not lying to you. But I ended up having a lot of feelings for this person.
That's a he?
Dad!
Well, you keep saying that person.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop now.
What's his name?
Maddie.
The guy?
Yeah, but my name's Stevie.
Oh, yeah.
And I've dealt with that my whole life. But with that being said, the country he's from is not that good of a country. The government is not good. The people are good. He's from Iran.
They hate Americans, you know that, huh?
He obviously don't hate me.
Does he speak English?
Yes, very good English.
Probably don't speak redneck, I bet.
He don't.
With her meeting somebody, you know, from her end, of course I have, you know, some concerns. The way men and women are treated, they keep their women very well oppressed. I think we all know that. It's going to have to be a shock. I mean, it's going to be a lot of differences going on. Is it over with now? You got it out of your system?
It's definitely something that I do want to follow through with. And I do love him and I do care about him. And he did tell me that he would like to spend the rest of his life with me. I wanted to tell you sooner, but I waited till the last minute. And he's coming tomorrow now.
What, where? Coming where?
He'll be coming on his K-1 visa, and we will have 90 days to get married.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I don't, didn't you just get out of marriage?
I know it seems crazy, and I would have never expected that, but I fell in love with this person, and I like them, and that's how it is. Yeah, I know. It's a lot.
Is he gonna make you wear a jihad and not drive or do anything?
Not at all. No,
huh?
He's not.
You don't know. You're his property.
No, it's not like that.
It is like that.
It's not like that. I'm telling you, I know him, and it's not like that.
You had to bring him, wait on him hand and foot and stuff or whatever.
No, absolutely not.
You know, once you know somebody, they start changing or something. No. I wasn't expecting to hear that. If Maddie comes and has a lot of expectations as far as his upbringing and stuff, that's different from ours. We need to stop and rethink this whole situation. Wait till the last minute, didn't you? Huh?
I did. I think even though this wasn't like, it feels like it happened faster than I would have liked. I think sometimes timing can be perfect even when it's imperfect. And I really want you to be able to meet him and be there. That's important to me. That's the only thing that makes me cry, is when I think about it.
About what?
About you.
What'd I do?
Nothing. I just love you and I want you here forever.
Well, I'm gonna be here forever.
That's right. Even though we only have 90 days, I would need your approval before I married someone. But most importantly, I couldn't do something like that unless I had you walk me down the aisle. Would you be willing to do that?
That's kind of a lot there, Stevie. I mean, I don't know the guy yet. If you say you're in love, you know, love is blind sometimes. I might see something there that, you know.
And then if you approve of him, then would you walk me down the aisle?
We'll figure that out, talk about that later.
Yes, sir. Honestly, I don't know what I'll do if my dad doesn't approve of Maddie. Because Maddie being from Iran means that his visa situation is much different than other people's. When Maddie comes here, we are pretty certain that Maddie will never be able to return back to his home country. There's a good chance that he won't be able to see his family or his friends in Iran ever again. It's a massive sacrifice, and honestly, it just adds a lot of stress for me. I won't choose between my dad or Maddie. I can't do that. So this crazy situation, it has to work. And we don't have a backup plan. It has to work.
3 months.
3 months to see if you like him.
Who?
I need you liking.